You are a powerhouse of growth, of new experiences. You just don't know it yet. Let's change that, shall we? With innovation at our core, we've reimagined what's possible. Harnessing the body's natural energy flow with light. Backed by clinical research, X39 stimulates the skin with low levels of light to elevate a key peptide linked to renovating and rejuvenating the body. This life technology supports improved movement, recovery, and overall health and well-being. You are Generation Awesome. Shifting paradigms and creating new ones. We always knew you had it in you. Now it's time to prove it to yourself. Your adventures are only beginning. Discover the power and simplicity of doing more with X39. Be the light. LifeWave. An empowered life has no expiration date. We're all created to do incredible things. Like conquer summits, catch big waves, and live our passions. As time goes on, our bodies begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy levels decline, sleep patterns shift, and recovery slows. But our bodies are masterpieces of design, holding the potential to bounce back better than ever. With X39, we achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others could not. By utilizing LifeWave's unique patented technology, X39 uses light to elevate GHK-Cu, a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality, enhancing the body's flow of natural energy for improvements in strength, stamina, performance, and overall health and well-being. With the simplicity of an affordable, non-invasive, non-transdermal patch. As we age, levels of these life-enhancing elements, which are associated with wellness and longevity, begin to decline. LifeWave invested 10 years into stem cell research, which resulted in over 70 patents. X39 was born to bring to the public a product that can support wellness in an entirely new way, supporting the production of younger, healthier cells with wearable light technology. Becoming a powerhouse is easier than you think. Harness your body's natural potential to maintain youthful energy and vitality, because life comes at you fast, but it doesn't have to pass you by. Live long, live well, live young. Be the light with LifeWave X39. LifeWave.
Imagine if you were part of the solution instead of the problem. Imagine if you had the power to help those in need and could erase the pain of others. Imagine if people expected us to be there when disaster hit. LifeWave family members have repeatedly met the call of those in need. Whether it is to provide pain relief, a better night's sleep, or just to have the face of someone that cares, a LifeWave member has been there.
And whether donating regularly to the Red Cross over the years, or more recently with the Convoy of Hope, which jumped in immediately to help those in need after Hurricane Helene, LifeWave has always been there as well.
What happened at the beginning of all this is that we did a conference in Las Vegas, and it was a hugely successful conference. We had almost 2,000 people there for our very first one. We had 40 speakers that came in, professional athletes, professional coaches, Olympic coaches, and a fellow by the name of Thomas Burke approached me and said, you know, this is so phenomenal. I'm so proud to be a member of this company. As you know, there was just a hurricane off the coast of Florida. Have you thought about starting a program to give back? And it was at that minute I realized that when a company becomes successful, you have an obligation to help those in need and give back to those that are less fortunate. So we raised, I think it was $50,000 in relief effort for the Red Cross at that very first event. The members that we have in our community globally are absolutely extraordinary people. They have always been there to help those in need. So we had a situation in Australia where there were the bushfires, and there were LifeWave members that were there to give back and provide financial assistance, patch people, provide medical aid. We've had victims of earthquakes in Indonesia, earthquake in Italy, of course, multiple hurricanes, and LifeWave members have always been there personally to provide medical aid and assistance. The frustrating part for me is that these are people that need help now, not in a couple of weeks. They need help now. And so it was these type of incidents where I began to think that I would like to have the capability to provide medical aid, provide relief effort to people within a 24-hour period.
David took that frustration, channeled that energy toward a very positive solution designed to provide medical aid and relief supplies to people in need within 24 hours. The solution? A drone of all things, with attributes and capabilities unmatched in today's world of unmanned aircraft.
This drone can take off and land from virtually anywhere, carry a higher payload, and fly longer than any other drone in its class, and provide very valuable medical aid or search and rescue operations that other drones can't provide.
We're achieving remarkable results in terms of payload and endurance. As a matter of fact, there's no other company in the world that can touch us.
Unveiled to the LifeWave community at our annual conference in 2022, a plan is already in place for a fleet of LifeWave humanitarian drones to come off the assembly line as early as late fall 2025. This is giving back on an epic scale.
With the patch technology, we accomplish things that no other company was able to accomplish, and the same thing is true about the drone. So we're going to be forging a new path forward for our community with new technology that's life-changing, that's world-changing, and we have an unbelievably great future ahead of us. And I'm more excited now about the future of LifeWave than ever before.
LifeWave 20th anniversary incentive trip around the Greek Isles, and we are having the time of our lives.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in the feeling.
People are coming from every part of the world, Europe, Asia, America. When we are all together here, we are just one big family.
We are just bonding and having such joy and closeness and so much love, feeling the enrichment of the bonds of real relationships that are precious to me.
You know, LifeWave is about love, and you got to feel that and experience that. And the only way you're going to feel that is to be with each other, and we've got to enjoy that this week.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in your magic.
The Greek islands are just beyond beautiful, with all the blue water, the white buildings, the blue tops. I mean, it's just such a unique place.
The food, the taste, the smells, the air, the water, so much for the eyes to take in, for the heart and soul to experience here. So these are memories of a lifetime being made. I'm so grateful.
We're here in Athens. We're having a blast. Thank you, LifeWave. We're so grateful to be here.
Dream come true, and we're travel free, having fun. Look at these beautiful things behind us.
ライフウェーブを通じて今までも一つ一つ夢が叶ってきましたけれども、まさかこういった形で会社から自分の夢を形にしてもらえるとは思ってませんでした。本当に感謝してます。ありがとうございます。
It's a good place to gain more and strengthen up your business, who you are as a person, and how you're going to continue to build your LifeWave business.
The trips are literally a priceless experience. You want to commit to getting yourself locked in on the next incentive trip. It'll change your life, it'll change your business.
Are you ready to celebrate?
Happy anniversary, everybody.
Celebration 20 years in the making, packed into one epic weekend. A personal journey, powered by revolutionary technology. More energy. Timeless vitality. Lasting longevity. Now is the time to share the light.
Come on up, directors. Congratulations.
Thank you for coming to the LifeWave Global Conference. It was lit. We're already dreaming about next year. California dreaming.
LifeWave Global Conference, Anaheim, California, Fall 2025. Registration is now open. Be the light. LifeWave.
Hey, let's go.
Well, hi there, and welcome to LifeWave's global headquarters. 世界中の何百万もの人々にとってライフウェブは希望を象徴し、真実と光の灯台を象徴しています。
It's one of those things where you have to be there to understand the magnitude of what you experience when you walk in.
It literally is giving me goosebumps.
Like, it's just mesmerizing.
All I can say is, wow.
You felt like you were on a journey in outer space. Just simply amazing.
What an incredible, breathtaking experience.
I cannot believe what I saw, but I saw it.
Whoever you bring here, they will be sold.
The genius and the vision and the work that went into this was absolutely amazing.
It's just honestly mind-blowing to see the technology, the evolution of this company.
The sky's the limit. That's all I can say.
I'm just speechless. It was so beautiful. I don't even know what to say.
This is the most exciting, jaw-dropping presentation I've ever experienced.
It is an absolute blessing and a gift that LifeWave has not only survived as a company these past 20 years, but thrived and grown as well. From our humble beginnings in a small home office in Beaufort, Georgia, to multiple offices in the United States, Ireland, Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, and South Korea, LifeWave has reached millions of people, bringing the gift of healing with light. LifeWave is a story that it should inspire all of us for the purpose of bringing out the greatness that resides inside each one of us. My dream to heal people with light was originally met with ridicule and skepticism. Yet, here we are today, manufacturing more than 20 million patches each and every month. I would like you to remember that when thinking about your own dreams, for with enough patience, perseverance, persistence, you can accomplish tomorrow what seems impossible today. Over the last 20 years, we have evolved as a business, and I am more excited about the future than ever before. LifeWave today is a health technology company, but as we continue to innovate and expand, we will unveil solutions to some of the most important challenges we face in everyday life. These new inventions and products will empower you to have a better life and freedom to live the life you want to. Thank you for being a part of the LifeWave community, and may God bless you and guide you on your own journey, living long and living well.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome back to Super Wednesday. If you can hear my voice, can you please type in the chat box 111? Yes, how is everyone doing tonight? So it's good to always be back on Wednesday together with me, Mr. Alfred Lee, Mr. Lingam, and Pochu on the Super Wednesday team, welcoming you guys. Okay, so if you are here for the first time, today we'll be talking about the product and the technology so that you guys can understand this better. So this is a technology that is really of no competition, right? And when I first saw this, I was actually very skeptical but yet curious to try. And it's been 2.5 years since I started patching. So my name is Chin Hua, and I would like to present our speaker for today, which is my partner in crime, Mr. Alfred Lee. So a brief introduction of him if you do not know him yet. Okay, so this gentleman is the father of two, and he names his kids Lamborghini and Ferrari. So that's what I always remember him as. Okay, and he's been with us for almost the same time as me as well, and a big contributor to this community. And he's been very helpful to everyone as well. Yeah, so we're very grateful to have Mr. Alfred Lee, and his knowledge is always a very top notch and always on point. Okay, so we have so much to learn from him as a ex-engineer in a MNC company. He decided to throw that all away and get into LifeWave. Yeah, and since then his health just improved tremendously. He's looking more handsome now, and when I first met him, he had a lot of very deep eye bags, yeah, dark circles as well. So it's like almost all cleared now. Yeah. So these are things that I noticed with him as well. And also, I think he's also toned down. Like he used to have a bit of tummy and things like that. I think it's all almost gone now. Yeah. So these are things that, it gives us back the vitality, the energy, to do something that we truly enjoy in life. Yeah. And if you guys are here for the first time, you are in for a treat because Mr. Alfred Lee is going to be talking about the technology in depth. So without further ado, let's put our hands together, or in fact, type in the chat box 333 to welcome Mr. Alfred Lee. Alfred, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Jinhua. It's always nice to work with you. The pharmacist who does not sell drugs anymore. I mean, yes, you are a licensed, they say licensed drug pusher, but as we all know it, you do not push drugs anymore, but choose a more holistic approach. Okay, welcome everyone. It's always a pleasure to share on Wednesday, and I have something new which I researched on today, and I'm going to share with every one of y'all, right? A lot of people have been telling us, inflammation, pain, inflammation, but do you actually understand what is inflammation? So tonight we'll talk about, the normal X39, which we all love, and the Aeon, and a little bit about how and what is inflammation and how are we going to manage pain, which I will talk a little bit about Ice Wave. Yeah. So before I start, I think I have to share my screen. Yeah. Hang on. Let me try and see whether I can share my screen. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go. All right. So before I start, as usual, we will actually always have this disclaimer. All right. And basically, LifeWave products are for general wellness and intended only to maintain or encourage a general state of health or healthy activity, right? The content provided by us here, LifeWave brand partners, is presented in summary form on Super Wednesday and is general in nature and is provided for informational purposes only. Always consult with your physician and other qualified healthcare provider before embarking on a new health regimen, diet, or fitness program. Please do not disregard any medical advice or play doctor yourself, medical advice that you have received or delay in seeking it. So LifeWave reserves the right to change product prices or selection. So with the LifeWave disclaimer out of the way, let's try. Okay, now there are 3 pillars of health everyone here is very, very familiar with. And number 1 is nutrition. When we talk about the minerals, we talk about the protein, we talk about vitamins. Those are the raw ingredients that our body needs in order to build more tissue, in order to build more blood, in order to build more neurons, nerve cells, and things like that, right? And the second pillar is obviously exercise, and every one of us here know, right? We talk about cardio fitness. We talk about going on the cycling machine half an hour, getting your, heartbeat up to about 110, 120, right? The sprinting. We talk about resistance training. Now, you go to gym. Some ladies go to gym and, they sweat it out. They go on the cycling. They go on the cardio machine. They lift weights. But some of them go for Zumba classes, all trying to basically increase the resistance, increase your body's training so that, we build better circulatory system. Okay. So when we talk about the body's circulatory system, there are two major parts, right? Number one is called the blood circulation, right? And the second part is the lymphatic circulation. Now, I do not know whether you all know about lymphatic circulation or not. So when we talk about blood circulation, it has a pressure coming from the pumping of the heart, right? So the blood can be circulated. Now, however, when you look at lymphatic system, there is no pumping from the heart, everyone. So in order for you to circulate the lymphatic system, the lymphatic drainage system have to go through movement, right? This is why exercise is very important to ensure the body immunity is intact, okay? So most people talk about nutrition, and most people talk about exercise. These are the two things. I mean, before I joined Lifeway, I also know about these two things. And many people will talk about, I eat well, I supplement myself, I exercise, I swim, I cycle, then I must be very, very healthy, right? So we mostly talk about nutrition and mostly we talk about exercise, but not many people talk about organ function. Okay? So one simple question, if I ask you, how is your digestion? How is your absorption? And how is your excretion? Most people that so far I've asked cannot answer. And there's no test in the medical industry now to show us the digestion level, the absorption level, and probably excretion level. You can see because you go to the toilet and you poo-poo, right? So most people will answer like this. I think my digestion is okay, my appetite is okay, right? That's what you get, even when you ask your parents, your 70-year-old, 80-year-old parent, I can go toilet, I can eat, I can poo, every time I go eat, I go poo, only sometimes I feel a bit of acid reflux, true or not? True or not? Right? So maybe the acid reflux or the acid is too much, or sometimes maybe I feel a little bloated, they will tell you. So you see, at the end of the day, you see what kind of awareness that our society have about organ function, right? Health is still very lacking, okay? And we are so lucky to have, a bunch of people like us in the LifeWave community that is trying to help everyone, right? So health knowledge is still lacking. And you can talk about nutritional supplements, right? You talk about food supplements. You talk about organic food. Most people know about this, right? When you talk about exercise or, you don't have enough exercise, they say, that's why you don't sweat enough. That's why. Maybe you try exercise, you try exercise more. Then they sign up for, the fitness gym and everything. I personally have signed up long time ago. Not even one session I went to. My goodness, waste of money, seriously. So they go to fitness first, right? And fitness first, they hire a professional trainer. I've got a friend, let me share with you. He is 70 plus, okay? So he went to this gym and the the trainer, he engaged a trainer, like what you say, you know. The trainer asked him to do some exercise, some jumping exercise and all. At the end of the day, he pulled his back muscle. Okay, so now he has to go for chiropractor, he has to go for physiotherapist, and he's still feeling pain. Imagine, the gym instructor asked him to do some exercise that caused him to sprain his back, right? Funny, 70 years old, I say, hey, you know, his name is Feng lah, Uncle Feng lah. I say, hey, you are 70 plus, don't, you know, don't go and exert yourself like that. So another thing is when you do not have nutrition, you know how to add on nutrition. Correct or not? You know how to find good food to eat. When you do not have exercise, you know how to add exercise, right? But when it comes to organ function, do you know how to enhance your organ function or not? You don't know, right? And to make matters worse is when you pass the organ dysfunction system, right? This problem is when you tell your doctor this issue that you have, what will they tell you if you have got a digestion issue? Okay, Chin Hua has been sharing his leaky gut and stuff like that, right? So his friends, I mean, he's a pharmacy himself. What he was taught and what, you know, the normal medical industry now is they give you antacid, right? So when you have absorption issue, they will advise you to take probiotic or prebiotic, right? And all this, I worry, you know, even, I mean, last time when my kids were young, before I joined LifeWave, wow, my wife will buy one whole big bunch of, you know, this probiotic thing lah, you know, increase the gut health lah. I said, hey, I did some research on Google. It's not clinically proven, you know, that this thing will help, you know. My goodness, we are just bluffing ourselves, okay? Chinese always say, you want to have a better cognitive function, you drink pig brain soup. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Will that work, everyone? Cannot lah. So when you have excretion or constipation issue, the doctors will ask you to take laxative medicine. And when you take laxative medicine, like my wife, she has, you know, she has constipation problem lah. She cannot control, you know. I mean, when she drives to office, you know how KL jams are. It will take about 45 minutes to an hour to reach the office. Can you imagine? You have the urge to go stuck in a jam. How, right? So all these solutions are not to enhance the organ function, you know, but to suppress symptoms. Agree or not? If you agree, please type 222. If you agree, you type 222. All right? Wow, no one agree. Walao, fantastic. Then we can all shut down this Zoom already lah, Chin Hua. Let's say bye-bye. No lah, okay. I see a lot of 222s. Thank you, everyone. Right? So, all these solutions are not to enhance organ function, no, but to suppress the symptom. Have you ever wondered why in this century, all right, we have so many nutritional supplements, right? Brand A, Brand B, Ali, Achong, Akau, Mutu, you know, all the brands ABC, DEF, XYZ, okay? We have so many exercise gyms. First Fitness lah, True Fitness lah, Keng Fitness lah, don't know what fitness some more lah, which I joined. And not even one session I went to, okay? And when I tried to cancel and get back my money, they say, cannot cancel already lah, okay? Okay lah, okay. So, there are so many different kinds of exercise regime. You know, they ask you to bend here, bend there, do this, do that. You know, how many minutes here, how many minutes there. Yet, we are getting more and more incurable diseases. You realize or not? It is because all these incurable or disease actually originated from where? Originated from degeneration. Okay? Degeneration is the culprit, right? Degeneration of what? Degeneration of organs. So I want to make it clear to everyone. For me, I am lucky I found LifeWave. Okay, it has helped me. My wife's constipation has solved my high cholesterol. Imagine when I tell people who know about cholesterol reading, my triglyceride is 12.63. I thought it was okay. I feel nothing. I don't have numb fingertips, nothing. I still eat my curry and all. Then the doctor fell off his chair when he saw my reading. 12.63, he said, triglyceride. He said, bro, I have to put you on 3 statin medication. Then I told him, statin. Cannot because my brother is a registered nurse. And he said, whatever you do, try not to take statin, because statin is actually, now a lot of doctors also realize, I don't know whether it's right or not to say this lah. I hope there are no doctors here. Proven to give you dementia and cause the onset of Alzheimer's faster, right? So degeneration of organs. Now, I want to make it very, very clear. If you want to be a healthy person, or even live up to your 70s, 80s, 90s, 120s, with a very, very healthy energy level, you need to place more focus on your organ function, right? When I joined LifeWave, I only started learning about health during my secondary school days, in biology class, Form 4, Form 5, right? And for the past 20 odd years, I can say that whatever people are doing is concentrated on nutrition and exercise. Correct? I'm sure we all agree. Now, you see the shift in the market towards enhancing organ functions. Correct or not? And LifeWave is the only company out there where I see providing a more holistic solution, that when you try to improve your health or your organ functions, you don't cause another organ to be stressed out. Can you imagine if you take medication lah, supplementation lah, everything, the thing has to go into your body and the thing has to come out, correct or not? And what are you going to stress? You are going to stress your liver, you are going to stress your kidney, okay? And the biggest joke of the year I've known this year, is doctors are now telling, the cholesterol level, actually, whatever we have monitored or tell people last time is wrong. Now we change the reading. I said, so how? I asked the doctor the other day, how? He kept quiet. Well, I'm not, that's why I hope that there's no doctors in the house today. Otherwise, I'm getting into a very big trouble, right? So, but now you can actually see the shift, actually. Okay? So, I see that companies are now trying to provide a more holistic solution in terms of enhancing the cellular energy level. Okay? And the most important thing is activate stem cells production. Okay? Now, we are going to talk about you. All right? You, correct. You. Not me, not Chin Hua, you. All right? Which organ function matters the most, and what are the things that we can do in order to rejuvenate and repair our organ function? Do you know that? Now, let's explore, right? Now, we want to know about our internal organ function. So let me show you this diagram, which is on your screen now. Okay, let me show you a photo to illustrate. Let's use this photo to illustrate. Now, I want to build new muscle. Okay, I have to take fishes for my protein. And so this stage is stage 1. You see the top left, number 1. Okay, protein ingestion means you eat protein. When the food enters your stomach, it goes down to stage number 2, right? You see the thing there, top right hand. Okay? So, protein, when you digest, when the protein is being broken down into amino acids by our stomach acid, it then goes into your small intestine. They are ready to be absorbed by the body, right? This stage, number 3, amino acid absorption. When the amino acid is absorbed into your bloodstream, it goes to stage number 4. The amino acid will be transported by our blood through our circulatory system into all our vital organs. Right? Now, in my case, the amino acid will be utilized in my body to build new muscles, which is what we call myogenesis. Okay? So, there is always a saying that goes, you are what you eat. Okay? You are actually what you eat. The kinds of amino acid that is used to build your body is exactly the same amino acid that you eat. Okay? So if you use the 3 pillar of health to analyze this diagram, 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Number 1 is under nutrition. Number 2 is under organ function. Below number 3, organ function. Number 4, organ function. Building muscle is also organ function. So, tell me in the chat group, which is more important? In order for you to enhance health, you really start improving your nutrition or to improve organ function? Which one? Please type into the chat group. Is it nutrition or organ function? Yes. Good, huh? Okay, everyone understands organ function, huh? Now, let's take a look at the common illnesses or the common chronic diseases that we are seeing today. Right? A lot of people say, or today will tell you, "Ayo, I got heartburn sensation." I think Chin Hua can really relate to this because he had a lot of trouble with his digestive system. I got a heartburn sensation. I cannot, like gastric like that. Because I got a lot of stomach acid, acid reflux. So I eat something not right, I feel very bloated. I have digestive issue. Correct or not? Right? Normally, this is what people say, right? But is it true? So when you look at the second thing, you will see you have diarrhea. Okay? Do you have friends who have diarrhea problem? See, you notice or not, your friends, if they eat something, when you go out with them, if they eat something or my father-in-law is the same. Here he eats something, within 5 minutes he has to run to the toilet. You know, Cantonese say seksat maya. Right? Nothing will stay inside. Have you seen this kind of friends or not? If they eat something wrong, even worse, immediately they have to rush to the toilet. Do you have friends, even when they eat a lot of good food, yet they find it so difficult to gain weight? Okay? I have one of the friend here. He's inside our Zoom. He's also Chin Hua. But I am very, very jealous of him. He can still maintain his amazing, sleek and thin body. Okay? Whereas when I eat something, I breathe. There are friends who tell me, hey, if I take a deeper breath, I will grow fat. Okay? So all these are due to what? The absorption problem. Okay? Do you have friends who are suffering from vascular damage, including heart blockages? Right? Do you have friends suffering from muscle loss? You have, right? One side of the body has normal muscle, the other side of the body muscle starts shrinking. Okay? Now, which one is more important now? Is it nutrition or is it your organ function? Which one is more important? Okay, now I'm sure you all, because you have a very good absorption system, you can have very good transportation system, your blood vessel all very nice, highway all no block, but if your digestion is no good, all these things does not really matter, right or not? You cannot even digest properly, right? I'm not saying that nutrition is not important, okay? And it is important, but in today's context, it is not something that we have to worry about. Correct or not? Right? We have to worry about our internal organ function. And this is where LifeWave really shines and helps us, right? How can we harness the technology of photobiomodulation, right, with the activation of stem cells in order to repair our own organ function? Okay, just patch and go, lor. Simple answer, right? So when your organ can function better, function younger, automatically your energy will be better. Automatically, you will also look younger, right? My wife look younger now, so I also scared. So I better go and patch more. See, now I patch on my face, on my forehead. Okay, I'm going to look handsome, I tell myself. More handsome, younger, right? So, when your organs can function better, we are not chasing after beauty, right? So to speak, But when your organs can function better, function younger, automatically, like I said just now, your energy will be better. Automatically, you will also look younger. What people see from the outside is a reflection of your health from the inside, So let us enhance our body function with this technology, this latest technology, right? And live a better life, right? Next, okay, we talk about how to repair or even reverse aging of our organ function, so that when inside gets younger, the outside also show. Okay. Now, to illustrate that, I'm going to use this timeline thing, right? So now we're going to talk about how to repair or even reverse aging of our organ function. Okay, na? Can or not? Can, Okay. So now, there are two types of age. Number one is the chronological age, right? Number two is your biological age. Now, to put it simply, chronological age means how old you are. Okay, let's just say I am 29 years old. But if you are 29 years old and you look like 20 years old, that look means your biological age, right? So I want you to think carefully. Do you have friends who are aged 50 years old, but they look like 60 years old or 70 years old? A lot. Got right? A lot. So in order to return from 60 years old back to 50 years old, okay, is basically reverse aging. Okay, repair, or we call this anti-aging. Okay, now you need to repair the internal organ functions to reflect who you are on the outside. Now, however, are you going to compromise to look exactly like your age? Or, maybe look younger when you even reach 90 years old, right? Do you also want to look like 90 years old? Or do you want to look like maybe 60 years old, or maybe you look like 50 years old? This is the kind of vitality that you have even at the age of 90 that is still equivalent to that of you are 50. So from 50 to return to the age of 35, we call this reverse aging, right? To give you an example, if today your car battery is flat, your car cannot move, right? You cannot start the car. So in order for you to start the car, you need energy, correct or not? Right? So your battery is dead, cannot start, okay? So in order for you to start, you need energy, right? So when you talk about anti-aging, the key element is how to increase cellular energy in such a way that your body can utilize this additional amount of energy to repair the organ function, and it acts something like a jump start kit lah, right? But this engine you have jump started, when you have jump started it will start to move, correct or not? But this is a 30-year-old engine there. Over 30 years old of engine. No matter how good you take care of the engine, it is still going to spew a lot of black smoke maybe. Okay, because it is so old already, wear and tear, correct or not? So if you need to do this, if you need to, not worry about the thing breaking down when you go outstation, right? You try to go to a mechanic, open the thing up and replace the spare part inside, right or not? So to remove and replace the gas piping and all, right? So this removing and replacing the water pipe, the water pump and all that work you do to do this kind of replacement of new spare parts in your body is done by stem cells. Okay, which means to say today, if you want to look younger than who you are, firstly, you need to have enough energy. Okay, let's be very clear. To achieve anti-aging, you need to have enough energy, right? Then when you have enough stem cells to reverse your age, then reverse aging happens. If you look at the wellness market right now, in general, they are divided into two markets. First market is about anti-aging, means you already reach a certain age and they stop you from aging further, right? A lot of food juice, a lot of supplements, a lot of energy, therapeutic, drink, right? Or supplements, right? Now, like I said, the first market is about anti-aging and a lot of food juice, a lot of supplements, a lot of energy therapeutic products, like the things that you have to plug in, or garments, like pants, like, whatever you need to wear. And when we talk about reverse aging, it's about stem cells injection, right? It's about stem cells injection. And when you talk about placenta, you talk about all this injection thing that will cost you a lot of money. And what I show you here is LifeWave X39 has the best of both worlds. Okay? Has the best of both worlds. Now, I am actually very confident, to guarantee you you won't find a second product that gives you energy and at the same time activate your stem cells and also have more than 200 over patents. Okay, so let me do a recap. Okay, whatever we have learned for the first half an hour or so, if today we want to make yourself look younger, to be younger, number one, you need to repair your deteriorating body system, right? Okay, you need energy, right? Secondly, you need enough stem cells, correct? In order to reverse your age and to look younger than you are, than who you are. Okay, these are two key elements, in reversing your age and to look younger than who you are. So these two elements are already being taken care of by X39. But there is still one very important element, which is timer. Okay, so I give you the best phone. Okay, I can give you the best charger, but if you don't give me time to charge the phone, your phone can never be charged, correct? So who is the person that gives us this time to repair the functions, to reverse the aging? It is you. Look at the hand, it's pointing at you yourself. Okay, So no matter how good is the product, we still need you to give us some time and also give your body more chances to go deeper into the structure, to rejuvenate and to reverse the aging, right? So your body's function, although most of the people, when they join, they can come in as, a simple core package, all right? It is because we want you to use the minimum amount of money to enjoy this technology before you see, okay? Oh, I have new hope, right? You tell yourself, I have new hope. Most of my users tell me, wow, now I see new hope. I have a new dream. I can age gracefully now. Only then you continue to upgrade your packages. Continue to use, all right? I would not ask people to buy, the biggest package, right? Unless the whole family is using. So LifeWave X39, and to see bigger changes, you go slow, step by step, right? We actually cannot feel our skin is growing. We cannot feel our hair is growing. So not all improvement is given by X39 you can feel, okay? So the best way to document the change is to give yourself a proof, right? So you have to take a photo before you start using the product, and ultimately our skin complexion is a mirror of how healthy your body's internal organ functions are, like what I mentioned earlier, right? So you remember to take a photo, 30 days later, take another photo, really look at the changes, right? I'm very sure you'll be very surprised this is the best decision you have ever made in your life. I agree, this is the best decision I have ever made in my life, right? Now look at what is happening, okay? And see how we can actually help ourselves. Seriously, all right? So we want to learn about what is phototherapy. So scientists define energy as the ability to do work, right? As we grow older, our cells also grow older, and the ability to produce energy is greatly reduced, right? As the energy is reduced, the ability to do work also reduces. So the organ function degenerate. Now, this is the reason you must understand, if we want to repair our organ function, we have to improve the energy at the cellular level. Okay? So how do you quantify energy? Energy is quantified by frequency. Okay? Okay? Now, as frequency gets higher, the energy also increases. So today we're talking about, in the wellness market, there are many energy-based products. We have products on terahertz-based products is 10 to the power of 12. If I get it right. Yeah, 10 to the power of 12 terahertz. So in this region, we have products like infrared mattresses. Also within this region, radio wave is an energy. Microwave is an energy, right? So, infrared is an energy. UV, X-ray, gamma ray, all these are energy. But however, in the wellness market, we are restricted to terahertz, infrared visible light, UV, maybe because some people use UV as a way to kill germs. So when it comes to the wellness market, we are limited. We have actually limited ourselves to this area, right? So you see, this is the reason why LifeWave specialized within the visible light region. Now, let me tell you what it is, okay? Visible light frequency is a language of our human body. So what is phototherapy? Now, in a nutshell, it means any frequency within the visible light region that we use for a therapeutic effect is called phototherapy, right? People always say, wow, phototherapy, phototherapy. But let's understand what is phototherapy. For example, when I say that visible light frequency speaks our body language, today, you go to red light district area, okay, I think not only men go to red light district area, Ladies also go red light district area lah, correct or not? Don't be shy, okay? Now, if you go to red light district area, say Singapore's Geylang, okay? We see red light, okay? We don't see blue light or green light because the color red, the frequency will make our body, okay, increase adrenaline. It makes us excited, okay? But if you go to a hospital, the walls are painted blue or white color or light color, right? Pastel color, especially blue, right? So when you look at blue ocean, you feel relaxed, right? Because blue color reduces our stress hormone. It brings down the cortisol level, right? And another thing is when we are young, my mother always tell or ask me, hey, you better go and look at more green color if you do not want to wear spectacle. Okay, yes, you see me wearing a spectacle now is not because I have short-sighted, it's because, you know, through my corporate time, I have to do a lot of reports. I use a lot of computers. The blue light coming out from the computer caused me to have, you know, long-sightedness. Okay, so why must it be green color and not yellow color? Because green color can actually regulate your organ function, and these are all clinically proven. Okay, now for ladies, if you go to the beauty salon, if you ask for whitening therapy, they might suggest you to have yellow LED light therapy, you know, because yellow light can actually increase your body's antioxidant and have whitening effect. Okay, so you see, you can find a frequency within the visible light region. Okay, it can actually affect a chemical reaction inside the body. Whereas the light waves lengths in gamma ray, infrared, UV ray, they cannot do this. I repeat again, okay? In the visible light region, when you look at light, it can actually affect the chemical reaction inside our body. But when you look, whereas wavelengths like gamma ray, infrared, people tell you, wow, this thing, you know, this chair, this massage chair has infrared kind of thing. UV ray, they cannot do the same thing. Okay, so this is why LifeWave focus on the visible light region, because this is where it can actually speak directly to your body. So if it is red color, it gives us vitality or energy. Okay. If it is blue color, it gives us relaxation. If it is green color, it regulates organ function. If it is yellow color, it can actually increase vitality or energy. Okay. So if you take a look at this thing, if you compare LifeWave products, the products improve energy enhancer, red color, Aeon blue, relax, SP6, green color, in clinical studies that we have, you can easily see in the table, the blue color is the baseline for organ function. Now, let me share something with you. Look at the colors carefully. After using SP6, you can see the green color. All the number become positive. It means that SP6 can actually help our body to regulate the physiological function of the organ. Okay? So in simple form, our organ simply gets healthier. Right? So when we talk about increasing antioxidants with glutathione, yellow color improves glutathione levels. So, different kind or different type of frequency will be visible. Within the visible light region can give us a different type of effect. Right? So can I also isolate some frequency within the visible light region so that they can actually increase our stem cells? Yes, of course. So this is what X39 does. But of course, this is a trade secret. We cannot tell you the frequency LifeWave is using. If you know, you probably have to be killed. Okay, no, I'm joking. Okay. So whatever claims that LifeWave has made for LifeWave products are actually all backed by science. There are more than 80 clinical studies, more than 200 over global patents. You can check it out yourself. I'm going to share the next thing with you is a USPTO website. Okay. There are more than 80 clinical studies, more than 200 global patents, which I talked to you about. Now, you can go to this website, the USPTO website. You can check it out. Find out yourself. Tell yourself, convince yourself. So this is the abstract from one of the patents, a wearable phototherapy apparatus. Okay? Right? So, people always say that can this thing actually activate stem cells? You see, patent office don't simply put all these things in the patent. Okay, you can see there it's very clearly written, a wearable phototherapy apparatus, activation of stem cells by a non-transdermal container and elevates GHK copper. Okay, so now I have actually listed down most of these USPTO, thing here for you. So if you want, you can go to the website and say. So now I receive a lot of questions from people. Okay, I receive a lot of questions from people. They ask me this. They say, it's very easy to secure patents. Okay, so having a lot of patents doesn't mean anything, and the product is that the product is functional. You know what I will tell them? I will say this is not a very wise question or statement. So let me answer you using this website. Okay? Website extract. Okay, so first of all, what kind of invention will be protected, or can you apply for a patent number? Number one, it must have an element of novelty. Second, it could not obviously be deduced by a person having an ordinary skill or in a relevant technical field. It means LifeWave using phototherapy technology via a patch to activate stem cells is the first in the world. Okay? Number three, the invention must be capable of industrial application, meaning it must be capable of being used for industrial or business purpose beyond a mere theory or beyond a mere phenomenon, or to be used in other words, I can go to China very fast, all these patches where on my hand, see all these patches I can ask them to print, I can ask them to put thing, and I can say that this also increase stem cells, right? But cannot right or not? Patent office say it must activate stem cells right? You see, LifeWave using phototherapy technology via a patch to activate stem cells is the first in the world. Can you imagine or not? Okay, so nobody can go to China, print 2 pieces of white paper, and use cellophane tape and put some white color paper inside, right? Then can I directly go and apply for a patent and say everybody that this product can actually activate stem cells without any clinical studies or proven theory? No, right? So this is the power of patent, right? Patents are a very strong evidence that LifeWave products not only went through very robust scientific research, we are also proven. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Now, actually, 80% of older adults have one chronic disease, 77 at least two, and over 80% have more than one chronic pain. Okay, so I need to go a bit faster. Otherwise, we will end up at 12 o'clock tonight. So, so much to share. See, 43% has health effects from stress. 70% has experienced physical and mental symptoms. Okay, stress can have a significant impact on stem cells. Okay, meaning their division, differentiation, and function. They will die off very fast. Okay, so chronic pain affects 1.5 million people. 20% of adults worldwide have suffer from chronic pain, which means pain lasting 3 to 6 months or more. Now, 7% of general adult population in Malaysia experience persistent pain. Imagine, okay, nearly affecting nearly 1 million people. 82% reporting interference in daily activities, meaning they are so painful, they cannot even walk or they cannot even stand up properly. Right? Meaning it affects. Now, 8.7% of adults in Singapore report chronic pain. And the numbers are actually sharply increasing with age, and women, around 10.9%, are more impacted than men. Wow. Okay. So, acute pain. Okay, these are the types of pain. Number 1, acute pain, chronic pain. Number 2, number 3, radiating pain. Number 4, referred pain. Number 5, nociceptive pain. Number 6, neuropathic pain. Okay, these are the 6 different, typo. It's supposed to be, the green one is supposed to be number 6. Why number 4 again? Never mind, you understand now. So these are the 6 types of pain, right? So how do we feel pain? Okay, so the pain will actually, be sent to the nerves through the spinal cord. Okay, and when people feel pain, normally what do? You actually go and take Panadol. Oh no, paracetamol. Panadol is a brand name. My goodness. Okay, so pain relief drugs work by blocking or reducing the signal, make you feel less pain. Some of them will make you feel nauseous. You will feel like throwing up, right? And these are the LifeWave patches that may support pain relief. Number 1, IceWave. Number 2, Aeon. Number 3, X39. Right? People say, X39 can. Yes, X39 brings down pain between 50 to 100% within 2 to 4 minutes. Okay. Additionally, you can also try and use carnosine and glutathione. Right? So LifeWave has gone through 20 years of research and development. Okay. This is not something new. So what are the benefits of using X39? It relieves minor aches and pains. It improves mental clarity, manage inflammation. It supports wound healing, meaning your wound will heal better, improve energy flow and activate stem cells. And when that happens, you improve skin appearance. Why? Because when your body produces more stem cells, the byproduct, the body will produce collagen. Okay, and you will improve in sleep. Okay, now let's take a look at what is inflammation. Inflammation is the root of most diseases. All right, so there are 5 signs of inflammation: when you feel pain, when you feel heat, right? When you feel redness when you see, and then when you see swelling, okay, and loss of function. Okay, now inflammation is actually normal and it is very important and is required in the process for healing. So chronic or excessive inflammation can lead to chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetic, and cancer. So let's take a look at what are the different types of inflammation. Yeah. So inflammation, you have two types. One is called the chronic inflammation, and the other one is called acute inflammation. Chronic inflammation is the persistent, long-term, more than 3 to 6 months of inflammatory response, okay, that may last for months or sometimes years, right? Why chronic inflammation is harmful? Now, low level of inflammation is a significant factor in the onset and the progression of many non-communicable diseases. Okay? Understand, huh? Right? Now, it can also damage cells and tissues, leading to premature death, cell death, and malfunction. Right? So, how to reduce chronic pain? You need healthy lifestyle choices. Okay? You can see chronic inflammation will cause you to have cardiovascular disease, autism, can you see rheumatoid arthritis, autoimmune disease. You can cause you to have depression or neurological diseases. You cause you to have rheumatoid arthritis, and chronic inflammation will also cause you to have cancer. Okay, so how to reduce chronic inflammation? It's by having a healthy lifestyle choices. Implementing healthy habits can actually decrease. Okay, you need to go on anti-inflammatory diet, which I will show what you can eat. Later. In just a few more slides. Eating more fruits, vegetables, and anti-inflammatory foods, okay, is very important. But you must reduce taking processed food like luncheon meat, sausages. Those are ultra-processed food, right? Fried food and high sugar food will make a difference to you. Okay? Regular exercise and lifestyle adjustments. Please stop smoking. Please stop vaping. Please limit your alcohol intake. Okay? And all these will actually decrease chronic inflammation. Okay, so let's take a look at acute, okay, which I shared just now. You will see some redness, you will see some heat, swelling, and stuff like that. Okay, can? So acute inflammation will be caused by chemical irritants, sometimes frostbite, sometimes cut, laceration, or you've gone through some stabbing or trauma, bruises, sprains, strains, broken bones, allergic reaction, burns, sunburn, fire burn, touching hot objects, or infection. This can cause you to have acute inflammation, right? So what are the symptoms of acute and chronic inflammation? You will have flushed skin at the site of injury, pain or tenderness, swelling, and heat, right? So signs of chronic inflammation can include stomach ache, chest pain, fatigue, insomnia, unable to sleep. You will have fever, either high-grade or low-grade fever, joint pains or stiffness, mouth soreness, right? You will also have skin rash sometimes, okay? You sometimes have anxiety attacks, depression, mood disorders, diarrhea or constipation, either one, acid reflux, weight gain or weight loss, frequent infection. Okay, so we have to reduce inflammation. We need to reduce inflammation because acute temporary inflammation is a natural healing response. But if it is long-term chronic inflammation, you can damage healthy issues. And this leads to serious diseases like heart disease, degenerative condition. So if you look at this, we have LifeWave have a way to reduce inflammation when you use Aeon, expected from clinical studies. After 20 minutes, can you look at the bottom one or in the animal is normalized. Okay, so 20 minutes of Aeon, thermal distribution in this dog has returned to normal. This indicates a massive normalization of the autonomous nervous system, right? Let's take a look at the product that is responsible to manage inflammation and sometimes pain. Okay, now using the YH Aeon is clinically proven to reduce stress. It also reduces inflammation, promotes relaxation, blue color, remember, eliminates mental fatigue, increase physical strength, and basically anti-aging, right? So normally, brand partners, Chin Hua, I've seen him also, tell people, the maximum benefits when you use this combo. And this combo is actually X39 and Aeon. Okay, so X39 will increase the production of stem cells in your body and is clinically proven to enhance overall vitality and wellness, right? But if your body is under inflammation, is constantly inflamed, your stem cells will not survive very, very long. Okay, so basically, we use Aeon to promote relaxation. Okay, so the analogy is during a fire, the fireman needs to put out the fire before the doctors can help, right? So stem cells are drawn to the site of inflammation to heal damaged tissues. Okay, very quickly, managing pain, right? We are so used to pain and managing pain. We normally take painkillers, right? Managing pain involves a combination of approaches actually, including, medication. These are what we are so used to. Pain, go see doctor. Doctor will give you what? Painkiller. All right. Okay, so LifeWave has a technology. Basically, we have 13 clinical studies available in the back office under the resource tab. The patch is called IceWave. The IceWave patch offer pain management without any side effects. Okay, now the IceWave patches do not block pain signals at nerve level. Okay, but it stimulates specific points on the skin to help manage pain and also inflammation. So this is a testimony of a user. Within 2 minutes, pain was gone, right? So the benefits of IceWave is a safe and natural pain relief management. Okay, it can be used for the whole body and also for localized pain. It's fast acting, it's non-addictive, very important, non-addictive, it's convenient and easy to use, just patch. It's patented and it's non-toxic, non-transdermal, and non-invasive, right? So these are the ways or steps for pain management, okay? So I'm not going to go through one by one. You can go through with the person who brought you into this Zoom call and understand more about how to manage chronic pain using IceWave, right? So these are the placement guides for IceWave very quickly for back pain. There are two patches. One is the tan patch and one is the white patch. So you have the clock method and you have the bracket method as well. Okay, so lower back pain, simple, white on the right, tan on the left. Okay, so as promised just now, these are some of the food that contains certain compounds that can contribute to inflammation and joint pain. Okay, so food to avoid: nuts, tomatoes, nightshade vegetables, tea, refined carbs, right? And sugary drinks. Processed meat, like what I said just now, because it contains preservative and advanced glycation end products. Okay, and this will contribute to more inflammation in your body. Okay, so these are anti-inflammatory food that you should take. Okay, so trace minerals are also important for pain relief. What you can do is take more avocado for more potassium, banana for more magnesium, and dark chocolate for more copper. Okay, and please, if you are a user or a brand partner, please attend all events. Why? Because you will learn from people that go to that to that event. You can also mingle with them organizationally wise, regional wise, and global wise when you go to the global convention this year in Anaheim, California. So with that, I have come to the end of my presentation for today, and I will pass it back to Chin Hua.
Thank you, Brother Alfred. That was a very comprehensive presentation. I think some of you guys who are new here have not heard of this before. So this is pretty interesting, and thank you so much. So if you guys actually have any questions, you can actually put in the chat box, and we will find time. It's got some time to actually answer some questions. Okay, let me see some of the questions here. Okay, RK ask, Alfred, why putting the patch on your forehead, Alfred?
Okay, I want to look more handsome lah. I mean, this is a patch, Alavida patch, right? And Alavida patch stimulates the pineal glands. It allows me to sleep better. It calms me down, and it helps my body produce more melatonin so I can sleep better. Yep.
Fantastic. Yeah, I think that part of it actually is very important. Yeah, even for men and women, the hormones. Yeah, so before bedtime, if you're using Aeon already, you add Alavida on. It's fantastic. Yeah, I have lesser dreams. I wake up fresh. So it's pretty good. Yeah, some people they even put Alavida in the morning to go out. So that's good. I think Alfred can do that.
Alamak. Yeah, I have done that before, okay?
Yeah. You forgot to take it out, right?
Yeah, no, actually, I purposely put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pearly Tan say I can vouch for that. Even I'm not a doctor, that statin will cause dementia and Alzheimer's. Actually, yeah, it's true that statins actually does, because your brain is a very fatty part of your body as well. So then when you actually reduce the cholesterol in your body, it reduces your cognitive function. So this is a true statement. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Yusufan, I'm not sure if you are right, chicken first or egg first. I don't remember what's this about already. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
We
Okay.
asked about organ function.
Is it?
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay, Politan will arrange slides with you. Suhui says, love your presentation. Hello, Suhui, on lymphatic system. Yes. Go for detox without activating their lymphatic drainage. Okay. Jocelyn Chua. X39 Aeon, where to patch, day or night? Okay. So, Jocelyn, if you're new, X39 is always in the morning at the back of your neck for 12 hours. Nighttime, take it out, switch to Aeon for 12 hours. Yeah, so this is a standard protocol. Okay, Winnie, thank you so much. Okay, Brody, thank you. Muhammad Suhaimi, thanks. New insight today, organ function. Yes, we learned so much from Brother Alfred today. William, hi Alfred. We are advised by Jinlong to avoid taking fruits while using the patches. So should we take anti-inflammatory fruits or not?
Who is that? Okay,
William.
Yeah. It's not to say avoid fruits totally. You reduce the intake of fruits. All right. So this is also true. I've also checked with some of the doctors. Who are open to explore, and they have experience, right? They say fruits like mango, banana, watermelon, you try not to take too much. Why? Because these fruits are very high in sugar, and sugar actually causes inflammation. Yeah. So you can still take Jinlong didn't say cannot take fruits lah. I mean, you just lessen down, right? As usual, everything in moderation is good. Yeah, William?
Great. Okay. So yes, thank you, Caroline. So I think that's about it. We have some announcements. Okay, there's one more from Moon. Moon, may I know the Alavida patch is used when it's nearly time to sleep or can patch around 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Normally sleep around 11:30 p.m.
Okay, if you change your patches, you can actually put from 7 to 8. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you can start from 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., so that you can go through the full 12-hour cycle when you wake up at, 6 or 7 the next morning. Yeah, can.
Great. Priscilla asks, can patch both Aeon and X39 at night? Okay.
Can. But why do you want to patch both at night? Normally, we actually advise people to patch X39 during the daytime because X39 can sometimes, to certain people, make you very energetic, very sharp cognitive function. So you might want to not patch X39 during the nighttime because some people can sleep very well. Some people patch X39, they feel very tired. They keep wanting to sleep. So it depends on individual. So try to see how your body react to it. If you patch X39 and you feel very tired, very lethargic, very sleepy, then my advice is you patch X39 at night. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Caroline Wong, I understand that patches are good for animals. How many months does a 10-year-old dog, which is having mobility problem, you mean, how many months to patch? You mean, all right. So what are the patches to be used for a dog which has problem in walking? Yeah. So this one, Caroline, you can actually use X39, the used one, the 12 hours one, on your pet dog. Yeah. So use it as long as possible because we don't know how they're going to respond, but you can see the improvement day by day. Okay. So then X39 in the morning and then nighttime, the use Aeon as well. Because pets, animals, plants, they have smaller surface area. So then the second-hand patches will still work on them for some time. Okay. So go ahead and try that and also share with us what's the improvement over time. All right, Roy, my godma has suffered shoulder pain to the max and she had also patched X39 and Aeon. On top of that, she also patched Ice Wave, but the pain don't go away and she's giving up. How do I persuade her to continue to use these patches? Okay, Alfred, would you like to answer this?
Sure. Roy, is he able to unmute?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Let me look for him. Okay. Yep, I've asked him to unmute. Let's wait for him.
Yes, yes, Alfred.
Hi, Roy.
Yes,
Okay.
hi.
Your godma is suffering shoulder pain. What caused the shoulder pain? Do you know? Is it?
Yeah, she had fell from the stairs in China, so she had tremendous pain over the past few months.
Okay. First of all, did you check whether there is any fracture or not? Did she do any
No, she did not. She had went, of course, to an X-ray, and doctor had, I think, mentioned to her that it will slowly heal, but she couldn't bear the pain. That's why she is looking for alternative. And I have introduced her to this. Before that, she had also patched these patches. By the way, she's from Singapore. So she also patched these patches for a couple of months before she came down to Malaysia, and I actually reintroduced her these patches as well. She gave up by that time, but then after after some advice, she picked it up and she also, start to use ice wave, but still after using it for like 3 weeks now, but she complained that the pain didn't go away.
Okay.
Even though ice wave, yeah.
Okay. Which part of the shoulder is she having the pain?
I think basically from the bicep down to the whole hands and to the to the shoulder part lah.
Okay.
To the neck lah, yeah.
Okay. Now there are a few ways of doing this. Wait, hang on. You are Roy. Okay.
Yeah.
There are a few ways to do this. First, you find out the most painful part with one finger. Okay. Put the brown color ice wave on the most painful part. Okay.
Okay.
And then I heard you saying the pain goes down to her where?
To her biceps, probably down to the elbow.
Okay. The white color ice wave, what you can do is the brown color ice wave at the most painful part, the white color ice wave, where the pain pull towards to, let's say the elbow, the white color, put it there.
Oh, so one at the north and one at the south lah.
Yeah, listen carefully. The brown color at the most painful part, and you say that the pain will normally pull down to the elbow side, right? The
Yeah.
elbow side, find that pain part, put the white color ice wave there.
Okay.
Ask her to drink water, and then she will patch this ice wave during daytime or nighttime.
I believe it's daytime during her normal routine, yeah.
Okay, so if she patched the ice wave like that already, then she will also be patching the X39 behind her neck, correct?
Yes, definitely. Yes, that's
Yes.
correct.
So that method will actually bring down the pain. Okay? If she wants the pain to come down further, what patches has she got?
She has all these three lah, X39 Aeon and Ice Wave only.
Okay, then you can ask her to use the Aeon on top of the brown color patch. Meaning it's like a hamburger sandwich.
That means there are now 4 patches at the same time.
Correct.
X39 behind the back as usual.
Correct.
The brown patch will be on the pain where it has the most. The other white color will be at the bottom near the elbow, and the Aeon is in between.
Correct. Okay. Sometimes let me say this to you. Let me share my screen again, Roy. If you can see, this is actually the clock method. This is a second method, Roy.
Yeah.
Where you place a 10 patch directly on the point of the most painful one, step 1. And step 2, the white color patch, you rotate between the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. Each, let's say 12 o'clock, you patch, you wait for probably 30 seconds to a minute, ask her to drink water, and wait 30 seconds to a minute. And then shift to 3 o'clock, do the same thing, drink water. You
mean the same patch you're saying?
Yeah, the white color one, move to 3 o'clock. Can you see step 3? Can you see my screen, step 3?
I think your screen is blackout.
Huh?
I don't see any screens. Oh, hold on. Okay. right. It covers. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, so you see step 3, is move to 3 o'clock, the white color patch. Right?
Right.
Then ask her whether 12 o'clock is less pain or 3 o'clock less pain. If she say the pain is still the same, take the white color patch, Go to step 4, put it at 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
If the pain is not reduced in 10 seconds, move to the next step, which is the 9 o'clock place. Can you see step 5?
Yes.
Yeah. So sometimes when you have pain, the pain can be from multiple points, right? Listen carefully, Roy. Let's say if you patch the ice wave and the pain reduce, but then sometimes she will tell you, hey, the pain has shifted place. Okay? The pain did not shift place. It's just because the pain is radiating from another place. That means 2 places has pain. You solve one part, the other part becomes more noticeable. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So step number 6 is you bracket the pain. Meaning you put the brown color at the most painful part and the white directly in front of the brown color. Can you see? Step 6.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If that does not work, you reverse the brown and the white. Meaning the white
In
goes
front.
on the, no, the white
Goes
goes
behind.
on the most painful part. The brown color go in front.
Okay.
Normally
Noted.
we put the brown color at the
At the-
most painful part, correct or not?
All right.
So if the brown color doesn't work, then you reverse the white color on the most painful part.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you patch already between the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, okay, this is method number 2, which we call the clock method. I would advise you to try the first method first, brown color on the most painful part, and where the pain radiates to her elbow, put the white color there. Okay, this is option number 1. Try first, then ask her to drink water. If there is still pain and she still want to bring the pain down further, on the brown color, on the brown color ice wave patch, you also patch on top of the brown color the Aeon. You get me?
Okay.
Yeah. While also using the X39 behind the neck.
Okay.
Okay?
All 4 patches will come up. Yeah.
Yeah. So then at night, free her from the Aeon and the X39. What you can do is, to manage her pain, you use ice wave. Try not to use the X39 and the Aeon more than 12 hours.
Noted.
Yeah. So I hope I've answered your question, yeah? Roy?
Yes. Yes. I will try this out. Thank you,
Happy
Alfred.
trying. Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you so much.
you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I think Jocelyn has another question. Daytime patch X39 at C7 and Aeon below the belly button together.
Oh, can also. There are people who use it together during the daytime. No problem. Jocelyn? Yeah.
Yep. William, can we use ice wave to reduce fever and flu symptom, or which patches are more appropriate? Flu symptom, yes, you can patch your ice wave here at night. White
Yes.
right, the brown left.
Yes.
So white right, the brown left, and then you go to sleep. So for fever, you can patch energy enhancer here. White right, brown left, and then you go to sleep. Okay? So do it until you recover. Florence Liu, besides using ice wave for RA joint pain, is it advisable to take Anorex tablet? So Anorex is a painkiller. You can, if the pain is unbearable, you can still take a painkiller tablet. So it depends on how severe the pain is. So sometimes the RA can be quite painful. We manage it this way lah. Yeah. Or you can use ice wave together with Aeon, and X39 also, and see how your body feels. Okay. So if it's really unbearable, then you take a painkiller. If it's not, then you don't have to. Right. So Moon, oh, I see last part. I thought white ice wave patch on the top of the brown color of ice wave. Last part, I thought white ice wave patch on top of the brown color ice wave. Okay.
No, Moon, no. The white color is directly in front on the other side of the body, meaning it is like an arrow. It is like an arrow straight through. Okay, Moon?
All right. So, Moon, may I know reuse EE can give animal use? You can try, but normally it's just X39 Aeon. But you can try and see what's the reaction. Yeah, probably giving your pets more energy or so. Yeah, but if they become too energetic, then just take it out. Yeah. All right. Okay, I think that's about it. So thank you guys for staying put with us, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this session. And special thanks to Bro Alfred for the very, very good presentation today. Something new for everybody. Refreshing.
I think we have to share the upcoming thing, right?
Okay, you have it?
Yep,
Yeah.
I have.
All right.
Here we
So just some announcement, a quick one. All right. So what's coming up for the coming weeks? Yeah. So rain or shine, we have speakers lined up for you guys. So like tomorrow will be Teresa on for English, Patricia on the Thursday, Mr. Sin on Friday, and Saturday is the Mega Success KL. So hope to see you guys there. And LifeWave Academy for those who want to learn more. You guys have registered for this as well, right? So then we have a lot of good support. Next slide, please. And yes, we have this that is 7 days. I thought lesser than that really now. Yeah.
I
Until
think now it's 6 days, right?
until Monday. Yeah, Monday afternoon, that's the cutoff date. Yeah, so get your hands on this amazing deal, yeah, because this is actually one of the big sale that LifeWave is having. So buy one advanced packet and you and your new sign up will be receiving 1 packet of Aeon each. Premium, you'll be receiving 3 packets of Aeon each, you and your new sign up, yeah. So make sure you refer to your sponsor on how the mechanics work. Okay, always read the terms and condition, yeah? So next, please. Yes, this is the LifeWave Academy. They have already closed the registration. So we hope to see you there on Sunday. Yeah, no rest day for all these amazing leaders that are actually contributing their time. So we have a lot of good support, yeah? All right. Next.
Come and listen to Pochu, our Super Wednesday team member. She will be one of the presenters there.
That's it. All right, next. Yep, and this Saturday, 27 September, 2 to 4 p.m., come and join us, Mega Success Kuala Lumpur. Refer to your sponsor for remaining tickets. So we're going to have some fun, learn about the technology, and there are going to be lucky draws as well, yeah? So come by, and I'll be one of the speakers as well, talking about the power of X39. Yeah, let's all learn together. Thank you, guys. Next. And remember, we have 4 more weeks to this qualification on this 6-star cruise. 6 days, 5 nights, departing from Hong Kong to Japan to Taiwan. So this is a very interesting incentive trip. Hope to see everybody there as well. Yep, so we are still actually fighting for it. So it's never too late, yeah? Who knows? Who knows? You may just win yourself 2 tickets to the cruise, okay? So the trip date will be January 4th to 9th of next year, 2026. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay, so thank you, everybody. That's it for tonight. I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. And we hope to see you next week as well. So we will have a lot of things to be sharing with you guys, yeah? So take care and all the best, all right? Always be in great health. Bye-bye, everybody.